If you're into Korea, then surely you have a favorite one of these.
Learning Korean through famous lines from K-dramas and movies on
Welcome to Korea
with Korean Unnie.
It is a Tuesday, and that means Korean Unnie is in the studio to teach us Korean through a movie or a drama. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
You're wearing a hoodie and a long pair of jeans, and it's July in Korea. It just goes to show it's a bit chillier than usual right now, right?
It's actually quite chilly, and I'm loving the chilliness.
Yeah, I do prefer it to being hot. I wish there were more days like this, because in Britain, during the summer, it can sometimes be like 14 degrees and you have to get out your autumn or even like early winter clothes. I love those random cold days, but in Korea usually in the summer it doesn't get proper chilly, but this is nice.
Yeah, I'm actually loving this year's weather.
So far so good, right?
Yeah, and the sky is so clear, sky is so beautiful every day. I think it's due to we don't have that much dust on the sky.
I think Corona's helping that. Like it's a kind of silver lining of less industry, right? And less power consumption. Brittany says Unnie is wearing a Gryffindor hoodie. Were you in Harry Potter? Did I not notice you? Were you one of the characters?
How can you not notice me?
Were you a big were you Hermione? You do look a little bit... Not at all. I was a big Harry Potter fan, so I'm sure I would have noticed you. Do you like Harry Potter?
I mean, Harry Potter's my life.
Your life?
It's my life. How can you say me without Harry Potter?
So, do you know any spells? Can you show us some magic? Oh, you did some levitation on your Instagram the other day.
Yes, I used the Wingardium Leviosa for that.
You were cheating because you were in the water. I think many people could do that. Are you still going on with the scuba learning?
Yeah, I'm learning with my dad, and finally... this weekend, I'm going to Donghae Yangyang with my dad to first try scuba diving in the ocean.
Actually in the ocean?
Yep, that's going to be exciting.
Is there some stuff to see on the East Coast?
I mean, compared to other places like Southeast Asia, the water is not as clear. But still, we'll see. We'll see what the weather is like. And...
so people do scuba over there? I know it's famous for surfing like that East Coast around Yangyang and stuff. Oh, that's really interesting. You're sitting so far away from the microphone that our listeners can't hear you very well.
Sorry.
You're
Hi.
very laid
Can you
back
hear
today.
Me? It's the weather.
Yes, it is the cool weather here in the studio as well as outside. Today's hashtag, before we get into learning our language, is fail or 실패.
Fail? What a negative hashtag
is there
to start today morning.
No, because we've turned it into a positive. We said that every success comes from a few failures. Who passes and succeeds their first time?
Right.
Unless you're perfect Soyeon from Harry Potter. Any memorable fails from recent times or from in the past?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I fail all the time.
Good. No, it's a good positive thing to admit it, right?
Yeah,
and move on.
The fact that you fail a lot means that you try new things a lot. So I think that's a good one. And I fail every day in yoga, like doing certain postures.
You inspired My Doggy Lives. He said, I saw your yoga video, your workout, and I realized I really need to work out after watching that.
Thank you.
I saw one of your crazy yoga things where you were standing on your head and your legs were going in different directions and you weren't falling over. How is that achieved? That doesn't make any sense to me. I can't stand on my head, even leaning against a wall.
Oh, really?
I just physically can't do it.
I think you just get used to it.
Okay.
That's called headstand. And for me as well, when I first tried it, I kept falling down.
Failing, hashtag
failing, hashtag 실패. But finally now, I feel really comfortable doing that.
Oh, that's amazing. See, that's what happens. If you fail a few times, then you will succeed. We've got lots of Slytherin, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff in the chat. And people also accusing you of lying that Harry Potter is your life. Maybe it was an exaggeration, but I'm sure you like it to have a hoodie from it, right?
Yeah, I actually got this in England.
Oh, nice.
Actually from my brother, but I borrowed this today.
You borrowed it from your bro. What a lovely brother. We're gonna
I
get.
bought it for him.
Oh, okay. I guess lovely sister first, then lovely brother second. Today's language learning, as ever, from a movie or drama. And you guys are going to have to guess when we do our skit, and you could win a prize today. Who knows? But we've got our 4 phrases. We seem to be doing 4 sentences every week. We've got faith in you that you guys are good at learning Korean. So let's go through those first.
Okay, so the first sentence is 귀엽다 귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야. Meaning vaguely.
Meaning, I say you're cute and you're acting whatever now.
You're kind of taking liberties, I suppose.
Taking liberty.
That's what we say in the UK. Taking liberties. Like
Taking
you're
liberties.
just really going over the top, you know. I gave you a little bit and you're taking way too much.
That's
that
a
kind
new
of thing.
phrase. That's a new phrase to learn.
Oh, yeah, for any of our Korean listeners, taking liberties could be a translation. We'll get into that later. And then second line.
내가 살다 별소리를 다 듣네 정말.
In this tone is what we want as well. 내가 살다 별소리를 다 듣네 정말.
Right.
Meaning?
It's kind of difficult to translate, but
Yeah, literally is easy, but figuratively.
I lived too long to listen to these kinds of words.
Yeah, basically in English, I think I've heard it all now. I've heard it all, like in a negative way. I don't believe I'm hearing this, that kind of thing. Third one.
Exactly. Third one, 너 오늘 갈비탕 2그릇 먹어. 됐지?
너 오늘 갈비탕 2그릇 먹어. 됐지?
Right.
This is easier to translate.
You eat 2 bowls of 갈비탕.
And that's it, right? Then you're satisfied. We'll go into the details of each word. And then last one.
양심 있는 척 하지 마요.
양심 있는 척 하지 마요.
Don't pretend you have conscience.
Don't pretend you have a conscience. Not being very nice, obviously. So these are the tones. We'll keep these in Korean in the role play, but the rest will be in English. Listen along and guess what drama or movie it might be. Let's set the scene for today.
All right, so today's scene, obviously, there is this girl. She is actually a girl, but she is hiding herself. She is disguising herself as a guy, and she is working at a cafe. And she kind of secretly likes this guy, but she misinterprets that he likes this another guy, her cousin actually, cousin's girlfriend.
Okay.
So she is mad at him, but she doesn't tell him why she's mad at him. So he thinks that she is mad because she is hungry.
Hence
That's
the
scene.
kalbi the kalbi soup, the beef broth coming out here. And he still doesn't know that he is a she, right? He thinks that he is a guy who he's hired for a particular reason. This is an oldie but a goodie. And I'm sure many
Oldie
people
but a goodie.
will guess already what this is because we've got some K-drama and K-movie fans out there. Let's take it away. I'm going to play the guy who I think is in charge of the cafe and you're going to play the he-she. Hey, let's eat before we go in.
No,
What's wrong with you?
never mind. Just drive.
Listen, who even told you to come along? 너 오늘 갈비탕 2그릇 먹어. 됐지?
I'm not eating. Just keep going.
Are you sick somewhere? Is everything okay?
I'm not sick and I'm not hungry, so let's just go. Don't bother me.
Look at this little rascal acting up. 귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
What's wrong with people? Lying on your cousin's girl's lap? Taking advantage of Mr. Hansong's absence? Men being sly, and not even with the intention of seducing her.
What? Seducing?
Do you even think? No? Then how would you feel? People are so selfish. Letting it go because Mr. Hansong is nice.
Listen, stop it.
If you like her that much, steal her away.
Is this how you see me? Seriously?
양심 있는 척 하지 마요. Doing this, that, and the other, you're pathetic. To a girl who's taken, not for just a day or two, it's been a few years.
내가 살다 별소리를 다 듣네 정말. we were acting in a car, so hence the noise of the other cars going by, having this conversation. So, yeah, your character really kind of thinking that I'm being sleazy and flirting with someone who's already got a boyfriend.
Right. I
who's
can
related.
see some of the people already guessed what drama this is.
Oh, really? Well done to that. We'll keep on taking your answers in the song break. And we also want your voice clips, okay? So send them in via Kakao Talk. Our username is simply Daily K, all one word.
Right.
And we've written it up on YouTube. We'll write it up on V Live in the song break as well.
Joshua Lee said, I cannot see, so when I'm fighting with a boyfriend in English, it doesn't fit her. It's because this one is acting, okay? You never saw me getting mad in real life.
Have you fought with boyfriends in both English and Korean?
In English, yes, when I had to, but like one of the, it's like it has pros and cons. The pros is that you get a little, you get less mad with English. In English,
if it's not your mother tongue,
Yeah.
you're right. You can't get as angry.
you seem like you're being cute, even though you're actually so angry.
Okay.
But you need to process that in your head. So,
It's actually good, I think, for arguments. Gives you time to think.
yeah,
right?
the bad thing is when you're actually mad and you want to express it and you can't.
This
But
is
now
true.
I'm mature enough to, like, I don't really fight that
You
much.
don't need to snap. My Doggy Lives, though, says, I honestly think that Sohyun could be the type that snaps at any moment, like Sunmi in Kashina. I can imagine you busting out into songs suddenly, randomly. I don't think that happens. Any clues for people for this? Let's say it's a drama.
Right, it's a drama, and I think big clue is that this girl, she is pretending she is disguised as a guy, and she works at a cafe, and this drama is from 2007. Pretty an old drama.
It's a long time ago, and the girl, I believe, was originally a K-pop singer from way back in the day. From a
She
little
was?
group. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, actually, that I'm not. I think so, but
Yeah.
that part when she was a K-pop singer, I was probably like in my elementary school and
Maybe in nappies still, in
Nappies.
diapers. And the guy is still today one of the biggest
actors. Right?
yeah,
Baby
heartthrobs.
Box.
There's a big hint
is
to
her-
you. Yeah, Baby Vox.
I always thought she started as an actress, but
No, I think that was first. And like you said, I think it was because you were too young. But then
Mm-hmm.
she did some acting. She came back not so long ago on a show where she had her dog as well. And for some reason, there was a bit
Recently.
of controversy. I think
she like her after like recently she's not getting the best reputation like, compared to what she had before.
fair to say. Absolutely. Let's get to a song from, I'm not sure if this is from the drama, but it's Love Holic. This is a classic. It's Hwabun or Pottery. We are back now for part 2 of Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie on a
That's
Tuesday,
right.
who's not liking her earphones, your headphones
No,
today. You're
it's
feeling
kinda
restrictive.
답답해,
You don't need them. We'll listen to the clips, then you can just put it to your ear, okay? We've got lots coming in already, but keep on sending them in. You could be a prize winner. And we got loads of messages as well on V Live.
Ooh.
Miriam saying, how are you, Korea? Good morning. I'm Miriam from Georgia. Oh, that's nice to have a listener from Georgia. And we had one from Sudan saying, I think I'm the only K-pop fan in Sudan. No, I'm sure there are more than just you. We've gone global. 21 Crush says, in terms of Harry Potter, I'd be Gryffindor as well. Taekwondo taught me to take risks and stand up for myself as much as possible.
Ooh.
Is that what Gryffindor represents, I wonder?
Gryffindor, I think it represents what? Bravery?
Is that Harry Potter's little thing, class, isn't it? Yeah? Thing, little house, him and
Yeah,
Ron.
I think every classes are good. But one thing, I did this test, Harry Potter test, and
Okay.
Slytherin came out.
Oh, really? I don't trust you anymore whatsoever.
Slytherin or Gryffindor, like either of those two. It depends on the test.
Goodness gracious. We had lots of guesses. You guys know that Yunun was in this, and she was from Baby Vox. And we had guesses from Siska and Gabby from Peru and Ralph from Argentina. My Doggy Lives, all going for Coffee Prince and Tofu from the UK. Is it correct?
You are correct. Today's drama is the Coffee
The coffee, you're going to say it in the Korean style there.
Coffee
Which style are we going for now?
Coffee Prince's flagship store. This is actually a tongue twister. Try it.
The Coffee Prince's flagship store.
See, like there's Coffee Prince's flagship store. There's too many F's and C's and P's.
That's the literal translation, isn't it? I do believe in English they just shortened it to Coffee Prince. Because in
Coffee
Korean,
Prince.
what's the title?
커피 프린스 1호점.
1호점, meaning literally the first store,
The
right?
first store. But isn't the
call
first store and the flagship store a different
Yeah,
thing?
you could call it that way,
Yes.
couldn't you?
Okay.
So this, as well as Yoonune, stars who was the heartthrob?
Yeah, so Gongyu, he is the Yunune's love.
He looks so different. I looked at some photos.
Mm.
He had some really long hair at that time.
Let me see.
And you'd say in Korean maybe he looks chonsuro because it was from like 13 years ago. But at the time, he was becoming a heartthrob back then. He had, I think, even dyed tips, maybe a little brown hair.
Even Yunune's hair
Yeah.
doesn't look...
I think
like,
she did
the
that to
most
look like a
flattering.
boy, though, right? For the drama, that was her character. I don't know if I really believe that she was a boy, because she's like a K-pop star who was known for being quite attractive. I guess short hair and like trying to make her as young as possible made it work. But if I was Gong Yu's character, I would have known quite soon that she was a girl.
Right. There are many dramas in Korean where some women pretend that they're a guy. Like there's
It's quite
another
a common
drama.
theme, isn't it? Not so much the other way round, where a guy pretends to be a girl.
There's one
Oh.
movie, 왕의
Okay.
남자, if you remember. 이준기 pretended
To be a girl.
to be a girl. Like he acted as a girl in the movie, if you remember. Have you watched that? Ever watched that?
That is a very famous Korean film. I
And
don't
an
think
old
I've watched
one.
it through.
Oh.
I think it was one of the most popular when it first came out. The King and the Clown, maybe is the English
you need
title.
to watch it. It's on Netflix.
Okie dokie, I will do so. So what's the general theme of this, just for any listeners who haven't watched it, because it's so old?
Right,
Did you
so
watch
again,
this when this was out?
I actually didn't watch it. I was busy studying when I was in middle school. But
Or in your nappies as a baby? Yes.
no, this was actually from 2007. So I was it was first grade in my middle school.
So you had to study hard, okay.
And so the story goes like this. This Gongyu, he is acting as a Chae Han-gyeol. He's he's from a rich family, obviously. Like
K-dramas
all
of the time.
K-dramas of the time. But he is not like a typical rich boy. He wants to, have his own independence,
Yep.
thinking, and he doesn't want to follow his dad's, company and live an easy life. But he does listen to his grandma.
Yeah.
So his grandma makes him to be an owner of to work in a cafe.
Yeah.
So he does work, but he eventually falls in love with this girl who is pretending to be a guy. Don't know the reason why, but it's a love story.
He hires her, I think, to get people off his back with dating. Like I think his family are pressuring him to find a girl. So he hires her, thinking it's a he, to pretend to be gay, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah. Actually, you're correct.
I believe that's what happens. But then they do find out that they are actually...
pretend he is gay.
Because he has some strange feelings. He knows that he thinks that she's a he, and then they kind of fall in love even then. And he's like, wait, am I actually
I gay?
Yeah, and then they realize that it's not that
Do you
way.
have any experience of
I think it's time to listen to our listeners' clips and learn some Korean. That's for another time, those kind of stories. Let's get to Lewis, who sent in a voice clip here. We'll give it a play.
너 오늘 갈비탕 2그릇 먹어 됐지?
That was one of our sentences.
Oh,
No.
sorry, I didn't know that I had to
It didn't come out on the speakers, but I'll do it for you. It was pretty good pronunciation. 너 오늘 갈비탕 2그릇 먹어 됐지?
Okay, nice. So this one is a pretty easy one.
Pretty literal, right?
Pretty literal one. Yes. Sorry, not the easy one, but literal one.
Uh-huh.
너, you, 오늘, today, and 갈비탕 is a name of a menu.
Yeah, the 갈비 is the beef ribs, yeah, with the
Beef
meat still
ribs.
on the bone. And tang is a
Beef
soup.
rib soup. Mm-hmm. Go on.
2그릇 먹어. Let's do till there.
What do you you mean by two 그릇 먹어? What was that pronunciation? Oh my god, people, don't be like Peter, okay? Two 그릇
I
먹어?
was trying to inspire our foreign listeners if they did it in that way.
It's not two 그릇, it's two. It's
two.
another language. Don't use English.
Don't put two there, but it does sound similar. That's confusing.
And it has the same meaning.
Two and two. But do.
두 and 그릇 means dishes. So 두 그릇 means dishes.
Or in
two
this
dishes
case, like two bowls of soup,
bowls,
right?
yep.
And then 먹어.
means eat.
Like you're commanding that person to eat, right? Let's
Are
get...
you going to do the 됐지 as well?
All right, let's finish this sentence. Yeah.
됐지, when you say 됐지, then you're saying you should be satisfied now.
Yeah, that's enough, right? All right? That kind of feel, I guess. All right? 됐지, not 돼지. That would be pig, wouldn't it? Something very different. We've got Kimmy who says, I tried and hope I didn't embody today's hashtag of 실패 while doing it. There's no failing when you're learning a language.
귀엽다, 귀엽다. 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
Okay, nice. 귀엽다, 귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Very, very close, Kimmy, though. So, 귀엽다.
Right, 귀엽다 means cute.
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 So that's a bit strange because he thinks it's a guy. So for a guy to call another guy cute is not that common in
Not many
the
guys
West.
do that, right?
I think in Korea as well, it's not that common. Like for
Not
guys to
really.
say, "Oh, 귀여워," 우리 형 or 우리 동생. But in this case, I think he thought that he was a young boy and just saying you're cute. And because they've said it twice here, 귀엽다, 귀엽다, 해줬더니. That's a kind of pattern in Korea, right? Where you
we
say
do
the
that.
same thing twice.
Like 이쁘다, 이쁘다 해줬더니
So saying to you cute, cute a couple of times, you did this. That
you
kind of pattern.
are... What was that phrase again?
아주 지멋대로야.
No, the English phrase.
I would say now you're taking liberties.
Taking liberties.
So you're just kind of not respecting that person because he said you were cute a few times and now you've behaved inappropriately, basically, right? 아주 in this case means just very?
Very.
Okay, so you're really taking liberties.
Yeah, and one thing, you can switch 귀엽다 to other things. Like 예쁘다, 예쁘다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
Saying you were pretty a couple of times and now you're just taking liberties.
So
right?
the one thing I want to say is after 예쁘다, 예쁘다 해줬더니, I think, the later phrase is going to be a negative one.
Yeah, if you're putting something positive in front, it should be negative at the back, right? All right, we'll get to more of your clips. There's so many to play. We'll try and get through as many as possible. After something from the soundtrack to Coffee Prince, the last track was actually featured in it, but not from the official soundtrack. This one is on the OST. Harman Irving Stereo featuring Your Jaw. How about a cup of coffee? 커피 한 잔 어때? Welcome to Korea with Korean Unnie in the studio. Yes, Unnie's here. And we're going to be playing more of your voice clips. If you're on V Live, keep on sending in your messages. Lisa Amina says, I'm confused. We're teaching language, we're getting listener clips, and we're correcting them. And you can do it also. Scroll up and then send in via Kakao Talk. Daily K is our username.
That is correct. I got a message from Pasta Lover. She is asking, is 됐어 the same thing as 됐지? Yes, you can say 됐어 is the same thing as 됐지, but when you use 됐어 and 됐지 for answering, like 됐어, then it's not actually saying I'm fine or I'm all right, but it's saying...
Yeah, with a bit of attitude. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
literally, you're probably
get
saying,
out.
yeah, whatever, all right,
Whatever.
yeah, that kind of thing. But as a question, 됐어 has the same meaning as 됐지, but a different feel to it, right?
Different feel.
Tofu also saying, hey, Korean Unnie, I love your channel, and it has helped a lot.
Thank you. I love your nickname, Tofu. I love
Dubu.
tofu, tubu. I always put that in my ramen after I eat all the noodles.
Really?
Yep.
You put in some tofu to make it a bit healthier,
It's like
I
a sundubu,
suppose.
but I see you frowning. What's wrong with that?
I don't like putting anything in my ramen after I've finished. I throw away the soup as well. But sundubu's really delicious. That's the tofu soup, right? Spicy one. We got one from Faz in Malaysia. Let's give it a play.
귀엽다 귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
Oh.
내가 섬에서 덤벼 소리를 따듣네 정말.
Okay,
Ooh.
let's stop it there because we haven't done that sentence, right?
Yeah.
내가 살다 별소리를 다 듣네 정말.
Yeah, the second one you legit sounded like a Korean 아줌마, and this phrase actually many 아줌마 say this. Like 내가 살다 별소리를 다 듣네 정말.
When they're complaining about hearing something maybe a little bit offensive or completely ridiculous, they just
Right.
can't comprehend.
So literally translating this, 내가 살다 means I'm living on. 별소리를 다 듣네. 별소리 means all kinds of sounds, all kinds of sayings.
Like 소리 literally means a sound, and 별 means like this and that, everything.
But
right?
it would mean something ridiculous, anything ridiculous.
Okay, so 별소리, like
Sorry.
things that you don't need to hear, that you didn't expect to hear, right?
Definitely. And 다 듣네, listen to it also. Literally it's saying, ooh, I'm listening to all kinds of things and stories.
Yeah, there's
while
some
I'm
English
living, and it doesn't.
That we can't
Give
repeat
the
on air as
feels.
well. But basically, I'm hearing everything, all sorts of rubbish now that I've lived this long, that kind of feeling.
And although it sounds awkward when we are translating this in English, when you say this in Korean, it sounds very 아줌마 and very natural, like a Korean native. Like, 내가 살다.
별소리를 다 듣네. And 정말 is just emphasizing at the end, like, really?
Yeah, definitely. And it doesn't necessarily need to be 별소리를 다 듣네 after 내가 살다. You can say like 내가 살다 별걸 다 먹네.
I'm eating all sorts, where it could be something unusual, I suppose. that
Yeah,
you've
for
eaten.
example, like a live octopus.
Yeah, that's a good way to use this. In English, I guess this exact sentence, I would just say, oh my goodness, I've heard it all now. That's what I'd say.
You can
That's the
say you
feeling.
can also say this with the things you've experienced, like 내가 살다 별일을 다 겪네.
If something out of the blue happens to you, right? Like you're dating someone and it turns out to be your cousin's brother's sister's dog's owner or something like that. No, from Malaysia. Let's play your clip. Let's give it a try.
Thank you for coughing.
하지 마요.
What was that?
That was the last sentence with, I don't know if that was a deliberate cough or you were kind of acting, saying, I don't believe you have a conscience.
If that was an acting, then you should go to Hollywood.
Definitely deserve an Oscar. So let's go through it in the normal way.
양심 있는 척 하지 마요.
양심 있는 척 하지 마요.
Right. Let's go with the later part. 하지 마요 means don't do that with an honorific.
Okay.
And 양심 있는 척, blah blah 척 means pretending to be something.
Pretending, not really doing it, right? Okay.
But here the pretending is 양심 있는, like it comes from 양심 있다 meaning having conscience.
Having a
having a
conscience,
conscience.
having some kind of equates to me in my head as well, but I don't know if this is correct or not. Kind of like having some morals as
Yeah,
well,
you're
right?
correct.
Basically, don't pretend like you've got any morals or any kind of conscience because she's berating him for flirting with someone who's got a boyfriend, you know. So don't pretend like you've got a conscience. Let's get to Leon
Jealous.
from Singapore's here. Let's give this a play. We'll try and play at least one sentence from everyone if we can fit it in.
너 오늘 갈비탕 두 그릇 먹어 됐지?
두 그릇 먹어. That sounded a bit awkward to me.
Yeah, generally very good, but 그릇?
그릇, 그릇. It's kind of difficult if you're not a Korean speaker looking at that word. Like, it's a very simple one, I think, for Koreans, but 그릇, 그릇. That's a weird word in my head
It
now.
can be a word. It can be weird, yes. In Korean, we don't just say two, but we always use two or three with these measure words like 두 개, 두 그릇, 두 마리. And for these bowls of food, then we use 그릇. That
그릇.
means bowl.
Okie
Actually a
dokie.
bowl.
You're right. Just having a number by itself is very awkward, it feels, right? Having at least a care. meaning
갈비탕
two
두
things.
먹어.
두 먹어. 두 개 먹어. Even 두 개 sounds a bit awkward. 두 그릇 sounds totally better, right?
But you can say go with 두 개.
Yeah, not incorrect. Aim Leet is on board from Indonesia. Let's play your first sentence here.
귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
Great, but I think I noticed that many people say 귀엽다.
Yeah, almost like it's just one syllable. 귀엽.
Right, but we
귀엽다.
don't really say 귀엽다. We say 귀엽다.
귀엽다.
It's three syllables. 귀엽다. 귀엽다. So
귀엽다.
yes, and it sounds similar to 귀엽다, like you don't have ears. So
Don't get confused. Unless that's your thing and you think that's cute, then it doesn't really matter, right? But 귀엽다, 귀엽다. Try and separate that a bit, meaning cute.
귀엽다, 귀여워.
That's if you really want to say someone's cute. Whereas in this case, you're saying, I've told you you're cute and now you're taking liberties. Goodness gracious. Carl from the US.
Goodness gracious.
Let's get to your clip.
귀엽다 귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
That was nice.
내가 살다 벼소리를 다 듣네 정말.
Good pronunciation.
Good pronunciation. Just one thing, like 별소리를 다 듣네. Like give some
별소리.
별소리를 다 듣네.
Yeah, that went by a little quickly. 별소리를 다 듣네. That's kind of where the emphasis is. saying
별일이다. 별소리를 다 듣네.
You're hearing something
별걸 다 하네.
ridiculous. I feel your emotion, Korean Unnie. I feel like you're thinking a lot of my talk is 별소리. It's just a ridiculous, useless talk. Yana from Malaysia. Why don't we get to the final sentence, the 양심 one here?
양심 있는 척 하지 마요.
Oh, nice.
양심 있는 척 하지 마요. What's another 척 that is commonly said?
예쁜 척.
예쁜 척 하지 마요. Don't act all pretty.
멋진 척.
멋진 척. Don't act all cool.
귀여운 척 하지 마.
That's a common one. And I feel that's more common in Korea, maybe because, you know, the 애교.
When they do some weird 애교s in front of you, then I will say, 피터, 귀여운 척 하지 마세요.
내가요?
아!
So then you'd say, yeah, stop acting cute.
내가 살다 별걸 다 보네, 정말.
That's the perfect sentence to put there, isn't it? You've seen
귀엽다,
everything.
귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
I'm taking liberties. Alex from Germany, let's get to your 귀엽다 sentence, talking of it here.
귀엽다 귀엽다 해줬더니 아주 지멋대로야.
Very
해줬더니
smooth.
아주 지멋대로야. That's not a polite thing to say at all, is it? 지멋대로. Doesn't 지멋대로 literally mean you're kind of doing as you please?
Definitely, and calling anyone 지 is rude.
Okay, really.
지,
지멋대로.
지가
지가.
like
Rather than 니가. Is worse than
is
니가.
still worse than 니가. This sounds very weird
지가.
to say this in English.
Yeah.
Worse than-
Yes, it does sound. We're not saying that. Ni is like an impolite way of saying
It means
no.
you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let's step away from that right now and get on to Dragon has sent in a clip. Oh, it hasn't come through, unfortunately. But we'll try and play it on the weekend instead. That brings us to the end of the Coffee Prince edition. Thank you for
Already?
coming in, Soyeon. I didn't forget your name at all.
Oh my god, this is so shocking.
We have a review on the weekends with all these phrases, and we post this up also onto VOD, so you can see the phrases, interact some more if you need some more practice in the future. Brittany's come up with a great idea. 1 week we should have an 애교 battle
No.
on the show. I would win easily. Boing, boing. We'll see you again next Tuesday.
Thank you so much for inviting me. My name is Ho-hyun, by the way. Thank you so
Korean
much for
Unnie on
listening.
YouTube as well. UNNIE.
And I'll see you again soon.
Let's play Lulu Fez request from V Live. You've asked for Blackpink's How You Like That.